Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturning. Well, it's time for Halloween. This season I thought I'd make a ghost, my little friendly ghost here. He's a little bit shy and he likes to hide, so there's a little tube for him to hide in. If he goes in this way, he pokes up just a little bit. If he goes in this way, he's almost hidden, or he can totally hide if he wants. So, for Halloween, let's make this friendly little ghost.
I'm starting this project with the ghost turning. I found a piece of hazelnut from last year's yard pruning. Hazelnut is a nice and very white wood, perfect for a freshly bathed ghost. I've mounted it between centers for roughing. Since this piece of wood is too long for my ghost, I'll measure for and cut a tenon on both ends while I have it mounted. The second tenon will be for a future project. Now in the chuck, I can easily part off the excess, then continue to rough down the ghost. I've switched to a medium spindle gouge and a small skew. I like my ghost more curvy than simply someone with a bedsheet over them. After hand sanding up through the grits, my ghost is ready for a coat of lacquer. Then I burn the eyes with my pyrography pen with a ball tip. Now I've mounted a piece of half-dry cherry with the grain parallel to the turning axis between centers. Since I roughed this wood earlier, I only need to cut tenons on each end and trim it a little before remounting it onto a chuck. Now I can drill both ends. I've selected a Forstner bit about the size of the base of my ghost. I want to drill from each end, but leave a ledge near the center for the ghost to stand on. With each hole, I'm also enlarging it to fit the ghost and cleaning up with a box scraper. Then sand the inside of the tube. For this, I'm using a long hemostat to hold the sandpaper. I certainly don't want to reach my fingers that deep into the hole. They're not that long, and I'd rather not get hurt. Now for turning the exterior. I have a wood block that I've bored to fit over my live center. I'm using this to support the tailstock end. This is good skew practice to whittle down and perfect the center. It's time to flip the tube around. I'll take a few minutes to cut a faceplate to fit the tube. With this faceplate, I can turn and finish the other end of the tube. There you have it, my shy Halloween ghost. He likes to peer over the top of the tube. If something is really exciting, he flips the tube over to stand a little taller. If he really wants to hide instead, he dives into the tube head first. Have a ghostly Halloween. That's all for my shy Halloween ghost. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe on my website, and tell your friends. Do you know what really scares me? Not wearing a full face shield. Goggles are not enough protection. Until next week, this is Alan Stratton from Woodturning. Come back next week for a new wood turning video.